Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and they released another of these debates, and I love these type of videos. I know I haven't been posting as regularly, but that's because the school semester started, so if you do watch my videos consistently, that's why. But I've also gained back my flow and everything, and I'll be posting pretty regularly every day, every other day, whatever I can do. Like, whatever, honestly, my schedule is whenever I feel like it. That's like the best type of schedule for me because... yeah, I do like to post frequently because I do just like to watch these type of videos and stuff. So yeah, let's just jump in and see what's up.
My name is Goku, and today I am surrounded by all my greatest foes. Everyone here could have had a much better life if they just accepted my mercy and changed their ways.
I don't know. If this was Vegeta, maybe. But Goku... he would have just ran the fade with anyone, really. He would put them in the... he would have just... Goku doesn't even really fight for goodness. He only fights because he wants to. Like, let's be honest.
Well, I never got that proposition, Kakarot. Hey
there, This is so fair. This is very fair.
Brother! Did you seriously just forget my name? What? No! How could I possibly forget my own brother's name? How have you been, Nappa? Oh, my God. I came all the way here looking for answers, and you don't even remember who I am! Wait. What?
Yeah, he's got a fair point. That is not Nappa. As much as Nappa's incredibly based, but no. This is not Nappa. This is you, your brother, Goku.
What answers? Why is it that you'll bend over backwards trying to redeem every monster you meet, but you never once tried with me? Well...
great point. And honestly, we don't know if Raditz could have been redeemed because there wasn't enough to tell. But to be fair, Piccolo was just trying to take him out.
You were kind of a jerk. You kidnapped my son. So was Vegeta.
Yeah, so many people kidnapped your son, Goku. That doesn't really count. Like, you don't care about that. You don't care about stuff like that. Let's be honest.
Hello. The androids! Boo! Yet somehow they all got your endless patience and second chances! Hey, I gave you a chance too! And you...
he did give him a chance. Remember, he grabbed his tail. That is very true. That is very true.
You betrayed me the second I let my guard down! Yeah, okay, you're right. I did do that. But I was hoping you'd try a little harder. I'm your brother. Oh, so you were playing hard to get this whole time? You wanted me to chase after you. Yes, like you did with Vegeta.
So it's okay to feel a bit wanted. Maybe you wanted to feel wanted, Goku. You know, like, you haven't seen your brother in years. He wanted to feel like you wanted to have a brother, but no. You decided to let Piccolo just shoot straight through him.
Vegeta, that man leveled entire cities, and you still kept showing up. Well, you kind of died too fast, you know. Why didn't you revive me? Oh, well, you know how it is. The Dragon Balls have that cooldown period. You've used them 40 times since I died! Okay.
Yo, Bulma be using the... Bulma is the most disrespectful with the Dragon Balls. She uses the Dragon Balls literally to just, like, get some cosmetic work done.
True, but we needed them for more important... You wished back Yamcha multiple times! Well, I can't risk reviving you for the chance of you becoming good. You literally let Frieza out!
That is very fair, though. He makes a good point. Like, there's no point for him to revive just to get mad. But to be fair, Raditz ain't gonna pose much of a threat these days.
Out of hell! The guy who obliterated our entire race! He's incredibly strong, and we really needed him for that tournament. Why didn't you ask me for the tournament? I'm a Saiyan too!
To be fair, Raditz would probably have been, even Raditz as we saw him, probably would have been more help than Tien and, Krillin. Let's be honest.
Well, you know, your power level was always You brought Krillin! You think I'm stupid? It's just, the timing never really worked out. You had decades! Decades, Kakarot! Okay. You want the truth? I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I totally forgot you existed. Like...
ooh. That's cold, Goku. That's when you just play like, I was so busy, you know, I've had a lot of things going on, all that jazz. You don't just tell him the truth.
Like, completely wiped from my memory, until like 30 seconds ago. That's what I thought. You know what the worst part is? I spent years in hell, actual hell, thinking about what our lives could have been. If you just brought me back, let me stand beside you, We could have
That
been
is so sad. Goku, I'm on Raditz's side. Raditz is winning this.
a real family. I could have been there for Gohan and Goten. Protected them when you were off saving the universe. Trained with them. Watched them.
He doesn't care about their safety. What do you mean? He wants to throw them in battle. What do you mean? That's the worst type of argument for Goku. He's like, what do you mean I want to protect my kids? Nobody wants that.
Grow up. Been the uncle they deserved. Instead, you just erased me. Moved on like I was nothing. Like I never existed at all. We could have been brothers. Real brothers. Something our father might have actually been proud of. I should have been a better brother. Family matters. It really does. I'm gonna fix this, okay?
Not to you, Goku. Goku would never say something like that.
I'll bring you back. First thing tomorrow. I promise. Nappa. Fuck you!
Why would I need to do better when I'm already perfect?
You can't be that perfect, because they brought Boo back, they brought Frieza back, they brought all the villains back except you. They brought some, like, weird giant version of you back, but, like, that's not really you.
Oh, really? You honestly still believe that?
What do you mean?
You still think you're perfect? I mean, it's been a long time, you know. We've progressed so much since your final form was supposed to be the ultimate one.
Idiot. What do you think I've been doing all those years in hell? Sleeping? I evolved too.
Did he go to hell? Because, like, isn't he, like, some sort of, like, weird, like, created thing? Like, do the androids go to hell? Is he even an android? That's a great question. Because, like, Huh? I don't even know. I really hope Moro doesn't come up because I haven't read the manga consistently because I can't wait until the anime. Like, okay, I'm gonna get a little off topic here, but anyone that hates on Super, I understand. It might not be like the original. It might be different. The story might not be as written well. But I loved it. I really did. Like, it was entertaining. I guess it doesn't take much to entertain me, but I loved the pacing of it. Like, the Tournament of Power, I loved that. Literally one of my favorite arcs in probably all of anime. And say what you will, you might come at me and be like, oh my gosh, it's like a kid's arc, or yada yada. Say something stupid like that, but I loved it, dude. It was just fun. It was, you know, there was no really, like, great character growth other than Vegeta, and that's why I love Dragon Ball, because it's an easy watch. I don't really like shows like, well, I like animes that, you know, the character grows over time and all that jazz, but you have a lot of people that are like virtual signaling, people that are always like, you know, I want my characters to grow, I want my characters to have deep emotional ties and, you know, everything, make them change for better. I don't want them to change for better. I want to see explosions, I want to see fast stuff, and, you know, a little chatting here and there. Nothing more, nothing less. That's what Dragon Ball gives us perfectly.
Way beyond my final form. Behold, Ultra Super Perfect Cell.
Oh, that's really impressive. I can sense that power. You're almost as strong as my Super Saiyan 3. Man, you could have been a real challenge about 10 years ago. Seriously.
That is very true. They became gods, dude. You're really washed. Let's be honest. You're really washed.
Impressive.
10 years ago? You mean you've evolved past this form?
Yeah, to be honest with you.
Good. I expected that. That's exactly why I had to invent this superior form. Behold, Super Divine Prime Perfection Cell.
Oh, cool.
Okay, I know this is just like a parody and everything, but that's a cold form. Not gonna
Divine
lie.
energy. Reminds me of when I first achieved God Key about 5 years ago. Did you do the ritual or something?
You can act unsurprised, but I bet you didn't see this one coming. Superior, Ultra Divine, God, Hyper Flawless Perfection Cell.
That form could cause some real trouble. For that one random form Future Trunks achieved when we were fighting.
You think you're funny? Fine. How about this? Mega Giga, Ultra, God, Hyper, Peak, AI-powered, Perfect, Perfection Cell, Pro Max!
Well, Yamcha has a new form that could probably rival that one.
You've gotta be kidding me.
Relax.
Yamcha does it. And Yamcha don't have no new form, Goku. Let's be honest.
I made that one up. But if I'm being honest, it could probably match Piccolo's new orange form, which is very impressive.
Namekian? You can't be serious.
I am.
I didn't want to use this one because I haven't fully mastered it yet. But you're forcing my hand. Behold, Supreme, Ultimate, Limitless, Awaken, Gear, 5th, Sharingan,
Bro, the Supreme Outfit, Awaken Gear 5th Shining.
Quantum, Nurmagomedov,
Quantum, Nurmagomedov. Mega.
Ultra Divine, Perfect, Perfection.
That's hilarious, dude. Oh my gosh, that's yo, Dragon Ball in 10 years be like,
Full Power Pro Max.
Okay, now we're talking. I can't pretend this one isn't on our level because it definitely is. This is actually a really serious form. You know what? If there's another tournament of power, I'll definitely consider inviting you. You can come with us and stay ready on the bench in case one of us gets injured.
Fuck you!
Do you truly believe that everyone could become good? Even my kind?
Okay, with Cooler, I know he's not canon, and I see so many people use him a lot, dude. I haven't seen the movie or anything. Like, is it worth it? I don't know. But, like, it has to be with the amount of people that bring him up. Like, they bring up Cooler way more than I'd say probably any filler villain ever. Like, movie villain.
Frieza's kind of starting to do better.
Besides Broly, but Broly's kind of canon now, so it's hard to say.
Helped a lot during the
He
tournament.
is definitely not. Plus, my brother's an idiot. He doesn't really count.
You know, Cooler, I've been thinking.
That's a first.
Why did King Cold give his entire empire to Frieza instead of you? Even though you're the older son.
I chose.
That's a great point. You know, maybe because Frieza can work hard for about 2 months and get on the same level as you. Frieza, when you think about Frieza's growth, that's crazy. And that's the only thing I don't like about Super necessarily is the levels people reach. Because, like, for example, Roshi. If Roshi would have popped out that form he had in the Tournament of Power, he would have been able to beat Boo. Or at least rival Boo. And definitely, like, the lower villains. For sure.
Independence. I operate my own territory.
Fact check. King Cold did not simply choose Frieza out of favoritism. According to Cold Forest Archives, a formal empire-wide vote was held between the two heirs. Participation was mandatory. Results were public. Frieza received 97% of the vote. Ooh, cooler. That's not a good look.
I don't need that.
Weird. Why would you leave an already established empire?
I built my own business. Unlike my brother, I'm self-made.
Fact check. Cooler claims he is doing better on his own. Our investigation found into evidence of successful planetary conquest. Okay. The closest achievement on record is that Cooler purchased multiple stars from buyastar.com and renamed them using a numbered system in an apparent attempt to imitate Frieza's planet registry. Ooh, that's bad. Yeah, Cooler, I can't really defend you there, my guy. You had to buy a star? Like, you couldn't even conquer it? You couldn't even be your brother? Your younger brother, that is? Ooh.
I'm not some Nepo baby.
So you managed to run a successful business with only those 3 mid-tier soldiers as your employees.
They're not my employees. They were freelancers, actually.
So you're
Cooler's freelancers were not freelancers. They were Frieza Force soldiers personally summoned by Frieza and informed they would be executed unless they agreed to work for his brother, who was, quote, going through something. After several weeks under Cooler's leadership, all 3 formally requested execution stating they would rather die than wear uniforms with only one shoulder pad.
completely on your own now.
Yes, and I'm doing way better like this. Without the headache of managing an empire.
And you have many clients?
I technically have 1 client, but it's
Fact
all
check. Cooler states that he technically has only 1 client. This is accurate. That client is Frieza. Ooh, dude is getting humbled by these fact checks. Financial records confirm Frieza occasionally hires Cooler for small tasks. Not out of strategic necessity, but because he feels bad. Frieza does not refer to these payments as business transactions. He refers to them as allowance. No, that's crazy work.
He pays very well.
And do you actually enjoy it?
I actually don't do it anymore. I'm retired.
Fact check, Cooler describes himself as retired, claiming competitors pay him to stay out of the market. This has never occurred. It's just Frieza paying him to stay out of the way. Yeah, brother, you go to your little Biostar planets, live a nice life, live a farmer's life. You know, you're not bit for the big boys out here.
My competitors are paying me to stay out of the market.
From now on, that's what I'm telling Chi-Chi when she asks why I'm unemployed.
A mortal who dares offer mercy to a deity.
Zamasu, I don't want to hear it. You haven't been a deity for, like... Your deity level, when you were, like, an actual deity, you were trash.
You represent everything that is wrong with this universe, Son Goku.
Man, come on. You're still
That's
on that.
definitely debatable. That is definitely debatable. Like I said many times, the Z Fighters are not heroes. The Z Fighters are fighters of their own convenience, especially Goku. Goku is the worst of them all. Realistically, Vegeta's about the closest thing you have to a hero among the Z Fighters. You got Krillin, who's a police officer, sure. You got, Gohan, who just wants to read his magazines and, you know, study for the big tests and be a scholar. And Roshi, he's just being a weirdo sometimes. There's really no heroes. Yamcha can be a hero, but he's Yamcha, so hero's a strong word.
That nonsense?
The only thing that doesn't make sense is how we allow filthy mortals to live among us.
What do you mean, we? You know, I'm starting to understand this whole God thing. And honestly, I don't even think you're one.
I am a Supreme Kai. My kind created
Wait, was he a Supreme Kai? I thought he was a lower Kai.
mortals like you.
But you were just a trainee, right?
Yeah.
Me and Vegeta train with Whis.
He was an intern.
Guess that makes us pretty much the same.
We are born filled with divine energy. Mortals merely steal scraps of power.
Everyone's got divine energy now. Me, Vegeta, even Frieza has
Stolen power. Handed out
Wait,
by incompetent
Frieza has divine energy? I didn't know that where his power came from.
gods who let mortals desecrate
Listen, I
it.
visited the demon realm. Your people are just guys who got picked for the job. Like Dende. He's the god of Earth now, and he's just a Namekian
The fact
kid.
that a pathetic
That is true. Also, I'm gonna watch Dragon Ball Daima soon because I started to watch it when it came out and I just kind of like fell off. Not because like it was bad or anything, I just completely forgot about it. I mainly watch my shows in dub and come at me. Like I said, I've said this a couple times. I genuinely find dub more enjoyable. And you could say what you will about emotions and that thing. But, like, there are a lot of shows. There are some shows where I will admit, even now, I'm like, I have, like, extreme ADHD and have a very hard attention span. So I cannot read subs and pay attention the whole time. That's not me. I just couldn't do it and pay attention to what's on the screen. But with dub, there are a lot of very underrated dubs out there. Like, for example, I really enjoy, trying to think, Naruto's dub. Naruto's dub is cold. Like, Naruto literally has one of the best dubs. I'd say the only one that's, like, anyone that just hates on Naruto dub, I think you're just a dub hater. I think you're just, like, one of those people that, like, just assumes all dub's bad. Because Jiraiya's voice and dub is so good. Pain's voice and dub, extremely good. Gaara, the same. There are so many dub voices. I don't like Sasuke's voice. I will admit that. I don't like Sasuke's voice.
mortal knows this much is itself a disgrace. The fact that you even get to speak to us.
Oh, I just figured something out. So Kais used to be mortals, and destroyers used to be mortals too, right? So really, mortals are kind of running everything? Like, we pick mortals to become gods, and then those gods watch over mortals, and then those mortals become gods.
Yeah, they're just advanced mortals, let's be honest. Well, to be fair, that's kind of where Beerus doesn't really even make any sense when you think about it. Because then that would have made Beerus have to be from Universe 6. But if Beerus is from Universe 6, then Champa would have had to be from Universe 7. Or, I mean, Beerus would have to be from Universe 7 and Champa Universe 6. That doesn't really make any sense. I can't remember what universe it is. So, like, if I got the main one wrong, let me know. But
Odds. We're basically all just doing it ourselves.
A mortal is explaining the divine hierarchy to a god. This is exactly why the Zero Mortals plan was necessary.
I still don't get that plan. What was it even supposed to accomplish?
yeah, I don't get the plan either. Because you just, like, really didn't do much other than just terrorize Earth.
Eradicate every mortal in existence. Cleanse all the universes of your filth.
Okay, but what about Zeno-sama? How are you going to deal with him?
I wasn't certain he truly existed.
What?
I hadn't yet reached that lesson with Master Gawasu, okay?
Hold on.
But to be fair, I feel like most people don't know he exists. He's like a 5-year-old that stays in, like, one little area unless, like, he has to.
You decided to kill everyone in the entire multiverse before finishing God School.
The lesson plan was poorly structured.
So you dropped out and tried to commit multiversal genocide without even knowing the Omni King exists.
I had sufficient knowledge.
Dude, I'm friends with Zeno-sama, the guy you didn't even know was real. I think that makes me more of a god than you ever were.
Well, well. How's my favorite monkey been keeping himself busy?
Training. Trying to get strong enough to beat you again.
Again? Oh, Goku, that's adorable. But I'm afraid those days are behind us.
What do you mean?
You only ever surpassed me because I never bothered to train. Now that I
He makes a great point, because when he put some training in, he folded them. Like, I saw the panel of Black Frieza, like, pulling up on Goku and Vegeta, and he hit them in one.
actually try, you'll never catch up.
Sure I will. I always do.
Listen carefully, Goku. Let's revisit your earlier claim. You say you make people good, that those who accept your mercy become better. Isn't that right?
Well, yeah.
I'd like
I'm
to...
gonna be honest, most of these weren't even really debates. Like, I enjoy this video. I'm not hating on the video, but most of the villains were just upset at Goku. They're not even debates. They didn't make any claims.
offer a correction. You didn't make me good, Goku. You taught me something far more valuable.
What?
That being good is irrelevant. What matters is appearing good.
That's not...
My entire life, I was honest
That is a very good point. Honestly, Frieza's kind of cooking here, not gonna lie.
about what I was. A tyrant, a monster. I sold planets, enslaved races, obliterated civilizations, and I never once pretended otherwise. I wore my villainy like a crown. But you? You commit comparable atrocities while maintaining this pristine image.
I don't commit atrocity.
I disagree, and Frieza, Frieza's coming out here with some hard facts. Like I said, Goku is just a hero by a convenience, I guess you could say. He's not because he wants to be a hero, or not necessarily because he's doing everything for the right things. He just happens to be an op of the villains.
Really? How many times have you prioritized a good fight over the safety of others?
Never. I always protect my friends.
Every time. Every time.
Said others, not your friends.
I don't know what you mean.
Yes, you can play dumb and naive all you want, but I know you. You know exactly what you're doing.
I'm not perfect, but you'd be wrong if you think I'm trying to show I'm something I'm not.
Well, yes, that's the beauty of it. Even you believe it. That's what I learned. It's enough to simply believe you're the good guy. To believe that what you're doing is...
Yeah, because Goku only fights for his friends. That's a great point. Because every time Frieza kills someone, or like kills the Earth, he blew up the Earth, and Goku normally only protects his friends. He doesn't even necessarily protect the Earth. Like when he was running the ones with Beerus, realistically the Earth could have been done for. He could have tried to talk it out.
Righteous. There's power in that. That power is why you beat me. It doesn't actually matter if what you're doing is good or bad. What matters is what you show people. And when you're skilled at it, what matters is what you make people believe. And when you're an expert at it, like you, it's what you make yourself believe.
I really thought you were on the right track after the tournament.
You didn't make me good, Goku. You made me better. A better villain. You showed me...
Yeah, Goku, you showed him that if you just look like you're doing things for good, you're fine. Or at least if you believe you're good.
Isn't just physical, it's perception. reputation, influence. Why conquer planets through brute force when you can do it through other means?
What are you planning?
Planning? I'm not planning anything. I'm simply existing, Goku. Training, observing, learning from the best teacher I ever had. You.
I'm not your teacher!
Oh, but you are. You taught me that consequences don't matter if people like you. You taught me that recklessness is acceptable if you frame it correctly. You taught
Very true. That's all Goku lives off of, is if people like him and people think he's good, you know, he's chilling.
me that the line between hero and villain is simply a matter of presentation. And here's the most delicious irony. I don't even care about defeating you anymore. You're not the goal, Goku. You're simply the benchmark. The proof that I've learned my lesson. When I achieve what I'm working toward, you'll see exactly what your mercy created.
What does that mean?
It means thank you, Goku, for teaching me that the universe doesn't punish monsters. It punishes honest ones. Oh.
You know, that was very great point. Like, Goku doesn't necessarily do things for good. He does things for his friends, and he doesn't, like, he doesn't really, like, take his time to protect people other than his friends. So it is a matter of presentation. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, go check out the original video. It will be in the link down below. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Have a nice one.